Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins, and welcome to Set 10. I know that last we left off we were in Orzammar, but I decided to come back to camp. I wanted to take care of a few different things, including clearing out my inventory, because long, deep roads are long. However, I think I also managed to piece together exactly what it was that was going wrong with Leliana. I'm sure that many of you were screaming at the screen at the same time. You need to do this! Well, I gave her a couple of gifts, got her approval up. Now let's see if we can have a particular conversation with her.
Have I ever told you I really like the way you wear your hair?
This wasn't the conversation I was expecting. Really? It's so stubborn sometimes.
It's very nice, and it suits you. Simple. Not like the elaborate hairstyles we wore in Orlais. They involved flowers, ribbons, jewels. One year, feathers were all the rage, and Lady Elise decided she needed to outdo everyone else, and actually wore live songbirds in her voluminous hair. The chirping was quite charming for a while, but you must realize, terrified little birdies often have loose bowels.
Dear Maker!
Yes, you can imagine what she looked like by the end of the evening. But I was trying to say something nice to you, wasn't I? Oh, forgive me. My mind wanders so. It's just that I feel so comfortable talking to you. Like I could say anything and you wouldn't judge me.
Well, we are friends, aren't we?
Yes, very much so. I haven't felt this close to anyone in a long time. I really enjoy your company.
This is where you could easily be initiating the romance with Leliana, and she does persist quite a bit. But I'm going to... You are a treasured friend, Leliana.
Thank you. I am honored that you feel that way.
She approves +2. That wasn't quite the conversation I was hoping to get, but let's try that again.
Something I can help with?
Oh, I think that might be another mod, singing the Elven Song of Mourning. I'm not going to trigger that again, it was weird enough the first time. I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Why did you decide to come to Ferelden?
My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled. When Orlais was defeated, and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais, and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it.
What happened to your mother?
Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else.
Oh.
She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother.
Well, that was an odd dip at the end of it. You were young. It's understandable.
Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dry flowers in her closet amongst her clothes. Small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andrastis Grace. They were very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on.
Sure. She approves +1. Let's talk again.
Something I can help with?
I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Do you miss anything about Orlais?
I miss Val Royeaux. Unlike other cities where the people are the lifeblood and the character, Val Royeaux was her own person, and her people little more than decorations. There was always music in Val Royeaux, streaming from the many windows, quiet refrains and triumphant choruses. And always, floating above that all, the chant, coming from the Grand Cathedral. It was magnificent.
It sounds wonderful.
Oh, it would take me a day or two to talk about the many splendors of Orlais, her golden fields, her lush meadows. Of course there are good things and bad things about Orlais, like anywhere else. Sometimes I miss it dearly, and sometimes I'm glad I'm rid of it. And you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais.
What sorts of things?
Dresses, fine dresses and furs, and shoes, of course. One can't mingle with nobility with bad shoes, you see. Olay is very fashionable, almost ridiculously so. But the shoes, living with those ridiculous trends was worth it for the shoes.
And yet another stereotype about women. Oh, I love shoes!
When I left Olay, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered heels and embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps, or embroidery. In soft colors, of course. It was spring.
Oh, that sounds so lovely.
I had my eye on a pair my shoemaker was working on. It was covered in pale blue silk with amber beads on the toe. The shoes made in Olay were exquisite. Not at all like these clunky fur-lined leather boots you have in Ferelden. Ugh, just look at them.
They're comfortable.
They're sturdy shoes, but sometimes a girl just wants to have pretty feet. Oh, I could talk about shoes all day, but we have things to do, don't we?
Right. And continuing?
Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your mind?
I heard that in Orlais, minstrels were often spies.
Where did you hear this?
Someone told me this a long time ago.
And you believe everything you hear? Not all minstrels are spies. Most are just singers and storytellers. But some of them are what we call bards.
What's the difference?
Many use the two words minstrel and bard interchangeably, but to do so in Orlais would cause misunderstanding. Bards are minstrels and more. Spies, as you say. Some say there is a bard order, but I don't think this is true. Many bards work alone or in small groups, doing the bidding of a patron who pays for their services. If there is an organization behind it all, no one knows who they are.
Patron? What sort of patron?
Nobles, mostly. In Orlais, there is much rivalry amongst the highborn. They fight over land, influence, and the favor of the Empress. But they cannot do this openly because it is impolite, and in public, they wear smiling faces and pretend to be civil. In secret, they plot and scheme to destroy each other. It is a game completely meaningless to anyone but its players.
You seem to know quite a bit about these bards.
And I should, shouldn't I, after having spent most of my adult life as one? You've guessed as much, I'm sure. But does it really matter what I was? What's past is past.
But why were you living... That's an interesting sentence. Why were you living cloistered sister in rural Ferelden? My grammar good.
I found myself in Ferelden, and sheltered from bad weather in the Chantry. And when the storm passed, I just did not want to leave. I like to say the Maker brought me here.
Right. Oh, I have neighbors.
Something I can help with?
And what else can I... Oh, can you teach me to be a bard is a question, but I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Never mind. So... I will leave camp.
Yes.
Yes. Indeed.
And this time I will be taking Leliana with me, and hopefully these conversations will have triggered something. Let's go to the Frostback Mountains. Oh, and I have to level Leliana. Who wants to bet we'll be interrupted on the way there? If not, I will be disappointed. Come on, game. What, really?
Something I can help with?
What do you know of this place?
Next to nothing, I'm afraid. Perhaps there is little to know about this place, or I simply have not discovered its secrets yet.
Never mind. Oh, well, maybe this involves going back to camp. Sorry, folks. Go back to camp and have a talk to me.
I lied to you, you know, about why I left Orlais.
That's what I thought. I mean, why?
I didn't feel like talking about it then. What
5
happened
minutes
to me.
ago.
Maybe it will affect us, maybe not, but you should know. I came to Ferelden and the Chantry because I was being hunted in Orlais.
Hunted? What for?
I was framed, betrayed by someone I thought I knew and could trust. Marjolaine. She was my mentor and friend. She taught me the bardic arts, how to enchant with words and song, to carry myself like a highborn lady, to blend in as a servant. The skills I learned, I used to serve her, my bard master, because I loved her, and because I enjoyed what I did.
How did she betray you?
You can say it was my fault. There was a man I was sent to kill. I was to bring Marjolaine everything he carried. I don't know who this man was. She gave me a name and a description, and I hunted him down. I found documents on his body, sealed documents.
Important documents?
It turns out that they were. My curiosity got the better of me. Something told me that I needed to know what was in those letters. Marjolaine had been selling all kinds of information about Orlais to other countries, Nevarra and Antiva among others. It was treason.
Isn't that what bards do?
Some. But I had always assumed Marjolaine only operated within Orlais. This was an unhappy surprise for me. My life as bard taught me that my loyalties should be kept fluid. My concern was not that she was a traitor, but that her life would be in danger if she was caught. Orlais has been at war with so many countries. It takes a harsh view of such things, as I later discovered.
What do you mean?
I should have left well alone, but I didn't. I had to tell Marjolaine I feared for her life. She brushed aside my concern. She admitted her guilt, but said it was in the past. That is why the documents had to be destroyed, she said. I believed her. I kept believing up till the moment they showed me the documents, altered by her hand, to make me look the traitor.
She betrayed you?
Yes. The Orlesian guards. They captured me. Did terrible things to make me confess and reveal my conspirators. It was a traitor's punishment I endured. And at the end of it, all that awaited me was eternity in an unmarked grave.
How did you get out?
The skills Marjolaine taught me were good for something at least. I broke free when I saw the opportunity. I did not seek Marjolaine out. If she thought I was coming for her, she would have me caught again.
And so you came to Ferelden, to Lothering.
I was tempted to confront her. I was furious, betrayed. But what could I do against her? And so I fled to Ferelden, to the Chantry and the Maker. Ferelden protected my person, and the Maker saved my soul. And that is the reason I am here. The real reason. No more lies between us, at least in this.
Thank you for trusting me with this.
It feels good to have this off my chest. Thank you for listening and understanding.
Well, that was quite a story, and she just fell over backwards. I guess it really was quite a bit to get off her chest, huh? Well. I wonder what really happened.
Do you want to know a secret? This tale of foolish people long ago, I know what happened and what is true, but I don't know how it should end. Let me tell it one more time, and perhaps together we will see.
Months of planning, favors, everything is waiting for us. We are here to show Ferelden how Orlais commands the game. Several jobs and a personal score of my own, but the rest of the night is yours. Think you're up to it, pretty thing? You know I'm ready for anything. Of course you are. You're mine. I'll be watching. Don't let me down.
Love to watch her go. Returns me to the stone.
Focus.
A little fun with the wigs of Ferelden. They weren't expected. Not like in Orlais.
The clients want a little stealing. A few insults. Some good old revenge.
Eyes open. We've got our targets. Let's find them. The goods we're after are stored here in the square.
And of course, right off the bat, the first thing we've got to do is level everyone. Oh, I get one attribute to spend, is that it? Alright, I'm gonna put it into cunning. Pick that up. And add a little bit more of the dual weapon. Because that's probably going to be a lot more useful for me in this game. And 3 points for him. He's fun, I think. Yeah. Your allies in this little extra patch are... oh, I get quite a few. You know what? I'm going to help you be useful to me by giving you some healing spells. Because you do have healing. I love Fireball. Probably far more than I should. And so we get to take a look into Leliana's past. Welcome to Denerim. When Leliana was here to play the Orlesian game.
The guards will be looking for any excuse to bring out the blades.
This is true. As of yet, we've done nothing wrong. But we may still want to avoid them anyway. Ah! Mouse, don't do that. Let's see. Collection plate? Oh, money. I'm going to steal from the Chantry.
Really? From the poor box?
If their maker misses this, the Chantry has bigger problems.
My, Liliana. I would never have thought.
And the usual moaning about charity. This board needs something.
Oh, Marjolaine. Creepy.
Dark and deep. How many coins down this thing are gone for good?
Just some interesting observations. Let's see. Mage's collective bag.
Sorts. Who's hiding what?
Some people like their privacy.
Really? Are you familiar with this
It's
then?
done.
Note from the collective?
The Mage Collective. Sketch, did you know?
It's nothing, usually.
Then no one will mind if we follow.
Ah, hidden cache.
Clues and help ourselves.
Oh, group of guards. Yeah, that's not going to work. Mage's collective marker, which seems to be all the way back where we came from. Yes, hello, guard. Please, excuse me.
Another clue. Thank you, Collective.
Why, we've done nothing wrong. Hello, guard. Please excuse me, though, while I pass through the night. Thankfully unseen as of yet. They're not going to care as much.
Import of import. The man thinks he's clever. Ugh. Dead people jewelry.
Well, you gotta take it, though. Oh, crap! And right off the bat, I fail at the stealth thing.
It's done.
Oh, well. Fortunately, they're fairly easy to defeat.
It's done.
Like you're doing much better there. So, yeah, that never happened, right?
Finery? This Sir Wally has clearly never been to Orlais.
Let's take the fenced historical costumes.
Let's put these to better use somewhere.
Now, I could plant the Ferelden
Not as
jewelry.
pretty as I remember. Maybe these things have a better use than just selling them again. Right.
Swap the
Are you serious?
goods around. They'll jump to blame each other.
It's done.
Sounds like Marjolaine found her mark. Poor bastard.
Sounds like she did.
Well, the god will be after us now.
Good. Bring him on.
You ever get enough?
Oh, Marjolaine was hard on her poor captain. Wonder if I could add to that.
You get into our private business, you better make it count.
I agree. Sounds like we're going to have plenty more fun here in Denerim. But we're going to have to continue this next time on Let's Play Leliana's Song. Hope to see you then.